So as we throw your questions out to Labyrinth, you can see his face when he replies.
Yeah, just like...
All right, let's crack on from Facebook. Karina says, at what point did you realise that you were going to be a name to be remembered in the music industry?
Wow, that's extreme. I didn't. I just kept on doing what I do best and hoped for the best. I think as long as you think about the source. So I made sure my source was special to me. Like, I really enjoyed creating music, and I made sure that, you know, all my energy and all my heart went into the music, and I think, you know, those things have rewards.
But even for you, at some point, you could see from your journey,
it was
there's a turning point.
It was definitely Pass Out. Like, Pass Out started to really kick it off, and I think a lot of people respected that, you know, we kind of made UK music or urban music a little more credible, and I think that was healthy, and it made it more commercial as well.
Yeah.
And I know many of artists done that before me, and I had like opportunities to do that before me, and I feel like people felt that our record was a very strong point in terms of urban music.
Yeah, and and it's very hard to make a commercial record credible. That's the thing everyone wants in life. Yeah, so I would say that was definitely a turning point, right? This is one you've answered kind of already. Owen says, "What made you want to become what you are today?"
It was Trevor, man. It was Trevor Nelson.
It's in your DNA, isn't it? Just in your DNA.
Nah, it really is.
It was in your DNA. James Wild, what advice would you give to an aspiring producer? And there are millions of them out there, man.
Just be you. That's it. Like, I know it's a simple one, but yeah, man, do you as much as possible. Learn more. Go back. That's what me and Trevor were just talking about. Make sure you check the history of music. Look back, and that will help you to go forward.
Yeah, good point. Nice says, when are you coming to Nottingham?
Hello, Nottingham. I think I've been there, but I'm going to come there again because you just asked me.
Kinte says, what US producers would you want to work with?
Ooh, there's loads, man.
Who are your favourites?
I'm actually going to be working with Chasing Status soon.
But they're not US, though.
What, did she say US?
Yeah,
sorry,
US
producers.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. I would love to work with Timbaland. I loved Dark Child when I was younger. There's quite a few, but Quincy, man, come on now,
the ledge,
just the man.
What are the pros? I like this question. Claudia says, "What are the pros and the cons of your recent success?"
What's the pros and the cons? I don't get much time with my family, which was very important to me, or still very important to me. And you don't get time to think sometimes, and I think that's very important when you want to create big songs and things that affect or change people's lives. You just gotta, you gotta give it time, man.
Emma says, did you get your name from that epic 80s film?
I love that movie. Do you know what? Everyone teased me about that in school because I've had that name ever since I was in school, and they were like, David Bowie's film, and I was like, what are you talking about? And I watched it not too long ago, about a year ago, and I love it, man. I think it's a very cool movie.
Jimmy Jones says, who would you like to work with next? We've kind of covered that with Chasing Status and stuff like that, and Timbaland. But
yes.
Santo, where did you get your off-the-level swag from? Is that your brother or something there? You've got a brother called Santo. Off the level, swag.
Yeah, doing my thing. No, I keep forgetting I'm on camera. How you doing, guys? Peace. No, I didn't have any off-the-level swag. I had hand-me-downs for a very long time. I met two girls that are very special to me. I love them, and we're really cool friends called Aisha and Louise. And they basically made me a mood board before stuff started kicking off. And they really got me into fashion anyway. So I think they play a massive part in that.
Always like the look, man. The hat, the tie, all that stuff. It was a good look, man. I'm with Labyrinth. It's Black History Month, Young, Gifted and Black, and we are getting your questions posed to him. It's live stream right now on our website, so keep them coming. 88111 and hit us up on One Extra Facebook. Let's have a little boogie to this.
Black History Month on BBC Radio 1 Extra. From the old school.
Labyrinth is showing off the bunny that I've got him to eat. Another one of them. It was tasty. So I'm going to be honest. I love when Kanye does blatant classic old school samples. I'm one of those. I love when he does that.
I gotta be honest, I didn't like it when I first heard it.
Do you like it now?
I love it, man.
Yeah, Otis Redding.
It's a bad boy song.
It is a bad boy song. Labyrinth, my special guest, and your questions, and we are live streaming right now from the studio. So, can you get more light on me, like, man? You know what I mean? I know I was out this weekend and it was like sunny. There you go.
Bit of makeup.
No makeup, man. All right, here are the questions. So, more text for you. Labyrinth, what books and magazines would you advise to read to get a better insight on the music industry? Nash from Birmingham.
I remember All You Need to Know About the Music Business. A lot of people have that book. It's like a yellow book that a bass player wrote. Forgot his name. But I think the best way is to talk to people, man. I think that's the best book, is being able to experience it and speak to people that have been through it. I think sometimes books, they're insightful enough, but they're not as insightful as experience and as being in it, like being in the thick of it. Especially you can't read about the music business. It takes so many turns. It changes every year. You can't read a book on that.
Yeah, there are books that are 5, 10, 15 years old that don't include MySpace and the way you can get your music out online. So, yeah, you got it. He's right. Did you ever want to give up hope or think about changing direction, says Luke?
Sometimes I give up hope. No. Do you know what? Sorry. When I get like that, I just think, like, I always think of, imagine myself in that place. Like, I'm successful. It's happened, and when you imagine it, it just rails you up. It gives you that energy to just want to make the biggest beat ever. So I think I try and think of the goal, and when you think of the feeling that the goal has, it makes you kind of perk back up.
Okay. How good was Ibiza Rocks at the beginning of August? I saw you there. You were fabulous. Would you do it again?
Oh, thanks so much. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I think we blew the speakers. So that was mad, man. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely got to be back there. If you're there, I'm there.
Ibiza's the spot, man. Palmer from Leeds. Do you feel you made Tiny blow up, or are you happy you enhanced his music career to go to another level?
I'm happy that I enhanced his music, man. I feel, well, if you believe that, I feel like, you know, Tiny was on his journey, and I think I had a great part to play in that moment. You know what I mean? I think that was his time to kick off, and I felt like I'm happy that I had a part to play in that.
All of us looked at that with great interest. There were a lot of UK MCs popping around. Tiny was one of those floating around, right?
That's right.
He got the beat.
Yep.
You kind of wonder what everyone would have done with that beat. Every MC.
Because
every MC sitting at home thinking, boy, if I got that, I would have destroyed it. But Tiny did deliver.
Do you know what? He delivered, and also he's an artist that can push a record. Like, he's not just, okay, I could have done a better rap. It's not just about the way you rap on a record. It's about how you sell a record as an artist as well.
True.
And Tiny's a charismatic guy. He's charming. When you see him in interviews, he's on point. That's a very important part of selling a record as well. So I think he done an amazing job. The lyrics, I think everybody in this room remembers the lyric. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, obviously.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's done a great job, and I felt like I'd done a great job on my part, and it's worked out the way it's worked out.
It was a good sort of marriage, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Apart from your own productions, what music are you currently listening to? Which artists are playing on your iPod or in your car stereo? Pauline Swindon.
Do you know what? I've been killing Kasabian. I've been playing Kasabian's first record, because I remembered a while ago my brother was doing a remix for I forgot the record's name, but wrong
person to ask.
Okay, cool. He was doing a remix for one of the records, and yeah, like I kind of just got back into them. Foo Fighters. I've been listening to Radiohead as well.
Everybody always is surprised.
I know,
people like you guys always are listening to other songs. But it's great. That's why the music's moving forward.
Definitely.
Someone says, I want to learn to produce music but never know how to use a computer software. Which would be the best way to learn, Lethe?
Tweet me, and I'll pass on some information. Go on YouTube, man. We've got every source of kind of, you know, information out there. So I think YouTube is very healthy. It will give you all the little kind of those little things that you need to know, man.
Answering questions from you is Labyrinth in the studio right now, and it's live streamed on the BBC One Extra website. Check it out. We're all head nodding to this one, man. What do you make of this record, Joe Goddard
I
and
think
Gabrielle?
it's bad.
It is.
This is the first time I heard it, and I think it's amazing.
It is. We love it.
I'm stunting right now. Can you see me putting on my little 1960s glasses, like John Lennon's?
You do like the retro look, don't you?
Yeah, brother, I love it. I love it so much. I just thought, you know what I mean?
It's a good time.
Since I'm on camera.
Okay, lad, we've had a great time with you so far this morning. We're going to round off with a few final questions.
Yes.
And I'm very proud of our audience.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you guys out there.
Definitely.
Because normally when we say artist questions, they're normally a bit dry. Like, just will you marry me? We have had one of those. We didn't bother with that. But these are really good. Anyway, Summer says, who's your celebrity crush?
Who's my celebrity crush?
Yep.
Wow.
That's a good one. I love that.
Do you know what? I did like Megan Fox. I still love Halle Berry, man. She touches my heart.
You ever met her?
No, but I'm going to meet her. Don't worry.
She was in this building once.
Seriously?
She was in this building once, and I resisted coming down to meet her.
Why? Why did you do that?
There was a scrum, man, and I just thought, you know what? I just look at her from afar. You know, it was fine. And this person wants to know, when are you visiting San Diego?
Wow. I hope to do that soon, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully in this year.
On your full American tour, no doubt.
Definitely.
Mannequin artist, how do you go about finding new artists and producers and writers?
Well, I usually have little friends, little minions. They're like elves, and they run out looking for artists.
I would imagine they all come to you right now, so I don't think you have to look very far. Adif Hassan says, Lab, you're a genius. Are you going to get involved in the UK X Factor? What is Simon Cowell like as a boss?
Yeah, I wouldn't really call him a boss. He's more of I would call him more of a business partner. He gives me the resources I need. Great guy. And in terms of getting involved with the X Factor, I think that will come a little bit later on.
Yeah, you're bound to have some involvement, I'd imagine. Mentoring or something, or doing something.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's see.
All right, Morgan in Birmingham says, would you ever have your own clothing line, seeing as you're so into the retro 60s look?
I already do. Odd Child.
There you go.
I have a label and a clothes label called Odd Child.
There you are. Beyonce or Kelly?
Beyonce or Kelly? Come on, Beyonce, man.
Don't just say like, come on, man. Don't just say like, come on.
That was bad. I flopped.
Yeah, you flopped.
No, because Kelly's hot. Kelly's hot. Wow.
Yeah, Kelly's red hot.
Oh, yeah, no, that's very true.
Kelly's
No, I don't know if I can.
And Kelly's got a great personality.
Yes, very true.
What's your honest opinion on Jay-Z and Kanye's new album from Johnny Jungle?
What's my honest opinion? When I first heard it, I felt it was a little bit of a letdown because I was expecting a bit more. But as you get into the music, you learn that they're just doing hip-hop and they're having fun, and that's what hip-hop was originally about. They're not stunting, they're just having fun, and I think I respect that more than anything.
And Johnny, can I just say from everyone in the music industry, we always get asked our opinion on things as soon as they come out, and we always say things that we kind of may later regret because we too have to get used to the record and listen to it and listen to it over and over again.
But I think it's great.
And final question, and I think this is the best question of the day.
Yes.
Who is your favourite member of staff at your restaurant from Dougie?
Oh my God!
You must work
I did, Dougie. My favourite member, I've got to say Dougie because that's you. Don't even try it. I don't know. I love Mike, Lawrence. I think the whole crew is just, they're the sickest crew, man.
I'm coming to eat there soon.
You gotta come and eat, man.
Come. I'll tell you who the best member of staff is after I've eaten
I'll get you some special fish. What do you want? Salmon?
You know I eat salmon.
I don't know. I just thought you were a salmon.
I had
type
salmon
of guy.
this
You got
morning.
fresh skin, so
Thank you.
You look like you eat fish.
See this guy? I'm coming to your restaurant. Labyrinth, give him a hand, everyone. He's been brilliant this morning. Absolutely brilliant. Great to have you as the first guest, Black History Month. Check the video on One Extra's website, a day in his life as well. More from his Legend of the Week all this week. Stevie Wonder, he chose The Greatest. And Young Gifted and Black continues next week with SBTV's main man, Jamal Edwards, is making big noise at the moment.
Oh, God, serious, dude.
Big noise. Thanks, Lab.